Hey y'all, so I'm just gonna make a quick video about the word that I'm posting. Um, and within that word, I had mentioned confessions coming. So God has confirmed this to me over and over and over again within the last few days. He had told me months ago about a confession coming. Like, he had told me that he had pretty much spoke to me that a confession has to come first from this person in order for there to be forward movement, right? The confession has to come first. And I had mentioned about even like there was a scripture that he had brought me to this morning, Daniel 9:4, maybe. And it talked about a confession, and it was a confession of sins. In the video, I kind of mentioned how the other day I heard the song Usher by Usher come on about confessions, and obviously those are not confessions that you might want to know, but this could also just be a confession of sins, as in like things that they weren't doing that God needed them to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be something crazy like that, like having a baby with someone else or I don't know. It might not be to that extent. It probably isn't. However, if there is some sort of confession such as that, like, that isn't something you might want to hear, God is going to reveal it to you before they do. God is going to reveal it to you and confirm it to you before they tell you. That way you are able to prepare your mind and your heart and yourself for service. You know, so preparing yourself for service is something that you should be doing because you don't know the day, the hour, and that was something else I mentioned in the video. There was a phone call that startled me. I was not ready for it. It startled me. It took me back to last summer when I was laying out in the sun, right? I was laying out in the sun in my backyard, not dressed, I mean, I had a bathing suit on, but not dressed to open the door to anybody. And my doorbell rang, and I was like, shoot. Like I wasn't even like getting up and putting on a towel and walking to the front door. I'm not comfortable with. I was really not prepared to open the front door. I was not prepared for anybody to come to my house and be at my door ringing a doorbell, right? And God had used that, like, prepare yourself for service. Don't be looking like this either, because like I said previously, you might just scare them away. They might come, you might look like this, and they might be like, you know what, I changed my mind. Be prepared, but also physically, but also like mentally, and prepare your heart. But if there's anything, God typically will reveal it to you, right? You'll know before they tell you. That way you can prepare yourself so that you're ready. You're not reacting any crazy type of way, right? He's going to prepare you. So you need to be preparing yourself in this time anyways, because confessions are coming. And don't take it like, oh, there's something bad. Like, don't just set your mind on that. Don't assume automatically that something negative, because it really could just be them coming to you and telling you, like, their confessing their love, confessing their wrongdoings. Because if I go back to my notes where God had originally started speaking to me about confessions coming, he had said, humility, accountability, apologies, truth and lies exposed. And again, truth and lies being exposed, that could just be something like the enemy this whole time has been showing, like trying to make you think this person doesn't care about you, da 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 da. That could be the lies that get exposed, and the truth might be them telling you, like, hey, this is really how I feel, So don't just think something negative automatically. But confessions, love, truth, shortcomings, humility, apologies, accountability, intentions, and desires is what he gave me. So prepare your mind, prepare your heart, prepare yourself for service. prepare yourself for service. Right now, I'm not prepared. So, ain't nothing coming to my door today. I know that. But just don't get caught unprepared. Just like the virgins, the 10, the 5 wise, the 5 foolish. The 5 foolish were not prepared when the bridegroom came, and they missed. They missed their, they missed the mark because they were not prepared. They were unprepared, right, when he arrived. So yeah. It says the confessions, right? That has to come first. Exposure, truth must be revealed first, and then everything else will follow. So, I just wanted to make that known. Don't be discouraged by that part. Don't I feel like in that video I didn't expand on it, and people might just take it and get discouraged and think automatically something crazy is about to be confessed to them. No. Go to God and ask God if there's anything that he needs to reveal to you beforehand, so that you have time to prepare yourself, get your emotions out of the way, process things, before they come to you and tell you, right? So yeah. Anyways, this is not for everyone, so also take this whole word back to God and sit with him on it. But I do pray that it gets to who it needs to get to at the right time. If you feel led to sow, of course, my information will be there in the description. I pray over every seed that is sown that God bless you 1,000-fold. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I pray y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and I will be back in my next video whenever that may be. Okay, bye.